We're up. It's 5:10. Beautiful, not really beautiful, pretty gloomy, rainy morning today. Let's get started. Good morning. We start our day off with coffee. In yesterday's vlog, we tried to go to sleep really early so that we can wake up really early today. And I think that was a success. I'll be honest, I didn't have the best of sleeps. I have a little bit of a headache, and I think that's because I woke up quite frequently throughout the night. I think that's maybe something to do with the fact that I slept earlier than usual, so my body wasn't used to sleeping at that time. Either way, those are both things that a warm cup of coffee is gonna fix. Another thing that coffee is gonna help with is pooping on time. Today I'm taking you through a little bit of my morning routine since we covered my new night routine yesterday. I think today I'll try to set and show you a little bit of what I want to do in the mornings. How do you feel waking up? Right?
Feel good, fresh.
If it was any other day, I think I'd start with a coffee in one hand and my phone in the other, scrolling until I feel the urge to go to the bathroom. But starting today, I think I'm gonna either read or write, or maybe both, at least until I get the urge to go to the washroom. I mean, you can always scroll reels while you're pooping. Today I'm writing about work. I usually write about whatever's on my mind in the morning. Sometimes it's how I ran that day, how I slept that night. Today is about clarifying my thoughts about the day, about this vlog that I'm about to do. I'm writing about my thoughts on why I'm trying to wake up early. I have all these thoughts in my head, but writing it down helps me clarify it in my head and also helps me to put these ideas into words so that I can say it on camera. When you're writing a journal this early in the morning, the point is not to be eloquent or try to sound smart. It's just about vomiting all your thoughts. Some people write about their dreams or what they're grateful for that day. It's all up to you. I think the point is not the subject of what you write, but just trying to write and trying to put thoughts onto paper. Okay, now that that's done, let's get to the run. It looks like the rain stopped, which is perfect. I'll go out on my run. I'll be back within an hour. The rain gets these roads all wet and muddy, which is kind of annoying. But on the plus side, there's no dust. I'm just gonna stick to the road for now. I don't know if it's because it's the first day in a while since I've woken up this early, but I feel a little bit lethargic today. I did run the initial 5 kilometers, but I think I'm just gonna walk or lightly jog the rest of the way. I'm a little pooped. All shower done. I think we get to breakfast. I'm making French egg and bread for breakfast. We're slightly behind schedule. It's 8:30. I would ideally like to start breakfast by at least 8. Shooting all of this and the slow start to the run has cost me a little bit, but we should be fine. Let's have a good breakfast. Here's a little tip my mom taught me when mixing eggs. You want to break off each individual egg into a separate bowl one by one instead of just breaking it into the big bowl, because you never know when you might get a rotten one, and it's pretty hard to unmix them once they're mixed all together. I've got 3 eggs. I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. Give it all a good whisk. We'll plop a little bit of butter on a small pan, and then in goes the egg. I'm gonna use a plastic spoon so that I don't scratch the pan. Try to not let the egg settle. I'm gonna use the most minimum setting in the stove so that it doesn't burn up or doesn't cook too quickly, because I want it to be nice and scrambly, but at the same time I don't want it to solidify. I'll also add some cheese slices, just because. So right before it's done, when it's still a little bit runny, I'm gonna pull on the egg. I'm gonna fold it up into the plate. And get these little bits out. These are crunchy little bits. And drop a little parsley on it. And there we go. Not the prettiest French egg I've ever made, but it smells nice.
Good.
We like to watch a little MasterChef while we eat, so that's what we're gonna do. And with all the chores out of the way, it's finally time to get back to work. And that is technically the main reason for this morning routine. It's so that I can get to work with all my responsibilities out of the way and get to that flow state where I can work for at least 3 hours uninterrupted. Because what I found with the old routine was that not only was I more lethargic because I woke up late, I was less likely to be productive because I had such little time between breakfast and lunch. And by the time I would really get going, it would be, I think, around 4 or 5 p.m. So I didn't really get to shoot outside, outdoors much. I didn't really get to use the sunlight as much. So now I think with this routine, I'll have more of that day, and maybe for once I won't have to rush and edit or do an all-nighter just to post on time. So yeah, that's my new morning routine. Drop in if you have any suggestions, fellow morning risers, because I'm definitely an alien to this. I've been a night owl for most of my life, and I've only been a morning person for a few, maybe this year. So if you know anything that I could incorporate into my morning routine that could make the mornings better, or you'd like to see anything else, maybe other productivity stuff, then let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.